Wakenya wengine wawili wametangazwa kuwa na ugonjwa wa korona, na sasa idadi ya wenye virusi hapa nchini imefikia watatu. Aidha, Rais Uhuru Kenyatta ametangaza kufungwa kwa shule na vyuo, huku akisisitiza wale wanaotoa huduma muhimu wataendelea kufika katika maeneo ya kazi wakati taifa likipambana na ugonjwa huu. Wanafunzi wametakiwa kuwa nyumbani kabla ya Ijumaa hii. Sasa tupate hatua alizotangaza Rais Uhuru Kenyatta katika kukabiliana na janga la kimataifa la korona.
Number one, the government is suspending travel for all persons coming into Kenya from any country with reported coronavirus cases. Number two, only Kenyan citizens and foreigners with valid residence permits will be allowed to come in, provided they proceed on self-quarantine or to a government-designated quarantine facility. This will take effect within the next 48 hours to cater for any passengers who may be en route. This directive will remain in effect for the next 30 days or as varied by the National Emergency Response Committee. Number three, all persons who have come into Kenya in the last 14 days must self-quarantine. If any person exhibits symptoms such as cough or fever, they should present themselves to the nearest health facility for testing. Number four, we have suspended learning in all our education institutions with immediate effect. Consequently, and to facilitate a phased approach, primary and secondary day schools are to suspend operations from tomorrow. For those in boarding schools, the school administration is to ensure that students are home by Wednesday, the 18th March 2020, while universities and tertiary institutions are to close by Friday, 20th March 2020. Where possible, as number five, government offices, businesses, and companies are encouraged to allow employees to work from home, with the exception of employees working in critical or essential services. Number six, in order to avoid the risk of transmission through physical handling of money, we encourage the use of cashless transactions, such as mobile money, M-Pesa and otherwise, and credit cards, and we appeal to mobile operators and banks to take note of the situation that we are in and to reduce the cost of transactions during this period. Number seven, in line with the directive to avoid crowded places, citizens are encouraged to A, avoid congregating, including in places of worship, B, minimize attendance to social gatherings, including weddings and funerals, and restrict the same to immediate family members. C, we call for people to avoid crowded places, including shopping malls and entertainment premises. And D, to minimize congestion in public transport whenever possible. And lastly, E, the limitation of visitors to hospitalized patients in both public and private hospitals. Number 8, hospitals and shopping malls are encouraged to provide soap, water, hand sanitizers, and ensure that all their premises are regularly cleaned and disinfected. Fellow Kenyans, globally, the impact of the virus is still unfolding. I want to assure you that my administration is at the forefront of assessing, containing, and managing this pandemic in our country.
First of all, there is no cause for alarm. There is no need for the learners to be alarmed. But as of tomorrow morning, we expect all day scholars to remain at home, both in primary and secondary school. The logistics of the borders, who will start moving between Tuesday and Wednesday, they should wait for our circular, which we shall send out tomorrow. And like His Excellency has said, the universities have up until Friday to close, and it is for an indefinite period.
There is nothing we are leaving to chance, and I can emphasize that we have given them equipment. We have got a list of their wish lists of the things that they will want to put in their level 4 and level 5 hospitals. That's number one. Number two, Your Excellency, is to add that they have taken, throughout the counties, not only are there most of the level 4 and level 5 hospitals ready, they have extended some of them even to level 3, even facilities up to level 3. Some counties have even created their own quarantine.
That we shall also equally not entertain, hoarding or raising prices to mwananchi, taking advantage of this situation to create artificial shortages so that mwananchi is made to pay more. The Competition Authority has already been given clear instructions, and they will be moving around. And anybody who is seen to have taken unnecessary and undue advantage of this particular crisis to make our citizens pay more than they should, serious and severe action will be taken against those who perpetuate in that ungodly act.